Whoops, there we go. Alright, press the wrong button on my stream deck. Howdy y'all, this is Wes, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy 3 stream. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. It's been a wild morning. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get on in here. I'm sure we've got a lot to discuss if you guys are fans of 14 and all of that craziness going on. But as for this stream, no real plans other than going through Crystal Tower. I imagine it's going to take most of our time here. I did want to spend just a little bit of time trying to grind up a few more levels. I did a little bit off stream, just literally going back and forth in this forest and trying to get leveled up a little bit. I also read a little bit more in terms of the guides for some of the upcoming jobs and maybe what I should be expecting going forward. Because the last stream, I was really feeling like I was doing something wrong and I just could not figure it out, right? Yeah, I'm avoiding the walkthrough for the most part this stream, which feels really nice, but there are a couple things when it comes to, some of the technical stuff going on that I wanted to figure out. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know how long I will grind here on stream outside this little forest. Probably not too long. But yeah, I did want to get a little bit done here. Excuse me, I'm adjusting my levels just a little bit. I feel like I was like yelling into the mic yesterday, and it didn't feel all that great. Hey, how's it going, Kelby? Yeah, so we'll do, I don't know, I'd like to get everyone up to maybe level 40 before hopping in here. I was reading some of the Steam community and whatnot, and they were saying around 50 for Circus Tower, so probably a little bit below that to actually enter the labyrinth here. But yeah, it shouldn't take us too long. I'm 36, 37 on most of my characters, so yeah, not bad. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, and I tried logging in a little bit earlier on 14 just to get my new crystal plate, so that was nice, but unfortunately data center travel obviously went down pretty quickly. They were receiving like 15,000 requests per minute, which is kind of nuts. Not really surprising that it didn't hold up. So yeah, we had a nice little honor guard at the old on Aetherite Plaza, kind of welcoming all the travelers coming in. I think it's still going. I was there just a few minutes ago and it was still pretty busy. But I am excited for that to actually go up. Hopefully sooner than later. I think they'll probably throttle it early on, just like they did for the Endwalker patch going out, and should be a lot of fun. But I am ready to go and bother my friends on Primal, and then I found out about all of the other drama going on in 14. I really feel like I shouldn't have to say this, and I posted it on Twitter, but please, if you are in the Final Fantasy 14 community, do not use official logo assets and data mined glamours to make a billboard in 4 different cities in the United States. It feels like that should go without saying. Just use Party Finder like the rest of us. Like, that's... Why? Why? Who in the world thought that that was a good idea? 20 minutes after return, but you weren't in a city. Yeah, it went down pretty quickly. I'm kind of surprised, but, well, I guess I shouldn't say surprised. It's pretty understandable, but the fact that they were straight up able to tell us how many requests they were getting was pretty nuts. But yeah, so there's the billboard drama going on today, and it's pretty wild. Again, I don't know. The weirdest part of it all is that there's not too many people on Twitter defending it, but I have seen some people in like Discords and some private forums defending what they did and asking, why in the world do you care? Let them put their billboard up. And like, aside from the legal ramifications, because I have a feeling they're going to be getting a C&D at some point here pretty quickly. It's also a pretty big deal for those of us that are on Crystal and have to deal with them. There's been leaked screenshots and whatnot of their Discord, and needless to say, they're not the best of people. I'll call them out on that. Who cares? They're not people that really should represent the Crystal role-playing community at all. Like, the ERP part of it, they're a venue that does ERP and whatnot. They have services listed on their website, but that's like just the smallest part of it. Just the gall of doing what they did with the billboard is pretty ridiculous. And the club scene is obviously very, very big in 14, but actions like that do reflect on everyone else. And as a player on Balmung, and I don't really even RP all that much, but as a player there, I have a lot of pride in being on Balmung and being, the biggest server on the US and all of this stuff. Things like that, like, oh yeah. Someone bought, yeah, you can check it up on Twitter. You can just search FFXIV billboard, and it's pretty much all everyone's talking about. Basically, a nightclub is having a summer beach bash and bought billboards in 4 different cities to advertise it, but they use the official 14 logo and a data mined top from this summer event that hasn't even started yet. So, things like that reflect on all of us that do play there. I mean, Crystal already has a reputation that is pretty hard to fight. But I like it there, and, players that come in and do stuff like that, it does reflect back on everyone else that plays there and everyone else that RPs, and, yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage that not only that they did that in the first place, just blatantly violating everything that Yoshi P said not to do when it comes to their TOS stuff, right? But just the fact that they're unrepentant about it and, laughing about it in their Discords and calling people names for not wanting them to do that. I mean, these guys spent, someone made an estimate of about 12K. I mean, that's my student loans, man. They spend as much as I owe in student loans to make these billboards. Blatantly giving the finger to the FF devs. And, yeah, man, that kind of stuff just doesn't sit right with me at all. And, again, it does come back and reflects on all of us that do play there, whether we RP or not. And yeah, I hope that they get sued to the ground. I'm sure they're going to get a cease and desist for the billboard at least. But yeah, I want them gone. I want them banned from the game. I want actual action taken on it. They're collecting people unfairly for a future event. Yeah, and apparently they've been harassing big streamers like Spoofy to try and promote the event without disclosing that they do ERP services as part of their FC. So she was talking about that a little bit on Twitter, and I guess one of Asmongold's mods posted posted something from his Reddit, where they're trying to do the same thing with Asmon. Yeah, it's just a blatant disregard for the community, for the devs. You know, basically, these guys making these billboards, they do not represent the majority of Crystal and the majority of Balmung. And honestly, I think a lot of us that do play there wouldn't bat an eye if they were gone. There's always other clubs we can go to. And then obviously, you know, there's a lot of people concerned about whether this is going to lead to more action against mods. You know, the devs have always said that they don't really have a way to see what people are running on their computers. And that's true. They can't stop people from using mods, but if they do decide to crack down on it, what they can do is they can start sending CNDs to the mod websites, the owners of XIV Alexander, and so on and so forth. You know, they can crack down that way. And even though they might not be able to crack down on individual players, they can make it very hard to make and host mods on your website, you know? So we'll see what happens. It could be nothing happens. I don't know. But it's just wild to see people defending stuff like that on some of these forums. You know, saying, "Oh, well, you guys are acting holier than thou," and all this other stuff. And it's like, no, man, like this is common sense. Don't be cringe. You know, just why can't you be normal? You know, why can't people just act normal and cool and just do stuff in Party Finder like everyone else? But yeah, that was the big drama today. Aside from you know, data center travel going down, it's just kind of a perfect storm all at once. Saw someone on Twitter just came back to Final Fantasy XIV today and just had no clue what the hell was going on. You know, talk about a day to come back, I guess. Man, I don't know how I want to handle these laggers. They give a lot of experience, but they also hit really hard. In a way, I kind of look at it as if these guys are giving me trouble, then whatever's inside the labyrinth is going to give me more trouble. So until I can take down a group of laggers without too much trouble, I don't think I'm ready to hop in. Oh god, there goes Kyra. Thankfully, I've got all of my stuff actually in the airship, so I can res and all of that and replenish my Phoenix Downs inside. But that's not good. 11 was US players defending GAP player with the cultural insensitivity. Yeah, 11 drama, I have no idea. When it comes to, I don't know, when it comes to like international stuff, I don't know. I just always err on the side of whoever's being offended, I guess. Like, I don't know enough about Japanese culture to know like how they would do certain things. Let's see, and then yeah, underage shenanigans and couples drama. Yeah, I mean that's just RP drama, man. You're gonna get that in any game. Warcraft 11 here. I've seen my share of relationship stuff, but I mean, you know, that stuff usually stays in the game. I don't end up buying $12,000 worth of billboards for it. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, that Let's see, that seems like it's more than a little iffy, I would say. Well, do I want to hop in here? What am I at? 38. Let's try and grind it out to 40 before I hop in there. I think once we get to 40, we should be okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, if they do take any action, it'll probably be well after the event even takes place before we even hear about it. Like, the event is on the 9th or something like that this weekend. So we'll see. But beyond that, you know, I am excited for data center travel and all that, and made my new adventure plate and everything, posted that on Twitter. It's nice to have the I'll pay on here. It was nice to have the crystal blue, but I had to like redesign everything, and I don't know, it looks okay. I don't think it looks quite as good as my old adventure plate, but only so much I can do when I've only got the color blue to work with for my frame. Let's see. Yeah, the other big kind of thing I was wanting to talk about was just kind of discussing MMOs in general, and kind of the state of things at the moment. You know, I've got a buddy who gets super excited for just about every MMO that comes out, and I feel him because, you know, MMOs have always been kind of the big thing that I like. You know, it's really the main genre I play, and it's just because it is such a wide, expansive genre. Like, it really tries to immerse you. A good MMO does. Rotational. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That seems like it's kind of just a language barrier thing, which happens. You know, if someone doesn't like being examined without being asked first, you know, I feel like you should respect them. That's what that player wants. But yeah, that sounds like it's just kind of a breakdown in communication. Kind of like how on JP servers in 14, the standard is just to queue up for savages and follow the macro when they go up. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Sometimes it's hard to do things that either you were doing for the relationship or just give you memories of the relationship, you know? After I left LA, there were a lot of things I couldn't do, man. I actually had to turn off La La Land halfway through because it reminded me too much of home, and I missed it too much. And my ex there and all of that, you know, it happens. So I don't blame you. You got to do what you got to do. Maybe one day you'll get that itch again and go back to it, and maybe remember the good times, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, the other big thing, I just kind of a general topic discussion was you know, will there ever be another good MMO? Like I said, I was talking with my buddy about this, and he gets so excited for every MMO, and I'm like, dude, you're not gonna like it. It's gonna last for like 2 months, and then you're gonna quit because it's garbage. And sure enough, he spends a lot of money on it right up front, and then drops it after about 2 weeks. The only one he's stuck with recently, and I'm kind of impressed with it, is Lost Ark. And I mean, I admit I kind of like Lost Ark. I streamed it a couple times here. But with all the bugs and how the battle system worked and all of that, it was just too much. I couldn't keep it up. But he likes it, and you know, good for him. As long as you're having fun, by all means. But you know, there's been a couple big threads that I've been reading lately. You know, asking if there's going to be another big MMO. You know, recently we've had or Lost World, not Lost Ark. He's big into New World. Lost Ark we tried together for 2 weeks and gave that up. New World is the one he likes, and I'm kind of the opinion that there probably won't be. Yeah, it's always a big debate. You know, people wondering about Star Citizen and Albion Online and all of these. BDO, yeah. Purge so many characters, yeah. BDO is kind of weird, and I was going to kind of bring that one up too, because that's the other big MMO I play. But, you know, it kind of comes down to a couple things. I think the big one, of course, is budget. And then, obviously, you know, you're going up against Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft. And, you know, obviously World of Warcraft isn't what it used to be, but it's pretty hard to deny that it's still one of the bigger players in the game, right? But, you know, as much as I would like to see MMOs make a comeback, I just don't think it's possible because of the budget involved. You know, Warcraft and Final Fantasy, they always had that name recognition behind them. You know, World of Warcraft got big because it's a Blizzard game, and when it came out, Blizzard was at their peak. So obviously they were going to put a lot of assets and resources to it, and make it the biggest thing that they could. And then Final Fantasy, I mean, it's got that Final Fantasy name to it. And Square Enix will do anything they can not to tarnish that name. So yeah. But these other games coming out, you know, they just don't have the budget to do everything that, you know, I guess people would call them theme park MMOs would do. You know, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, you can kind of do whatever you want. They have a little bit of everything. They got PvP, they got the raiding, they got the big immersive world, crafting, all of this other stuff. And they do it all pretty well on the whole, right? But other games just, they don't have the budget to do it on the same scale. You know, I remember playing Terra, I played Neverwinter Online, I played a lot of stuff. What's really interesting is that, you know, after World of Warcraft came out, there were a ton of WoW lights. You know, they were WoW copycats, right? And some of them actually did things probably better than WoW, but they were never able to do everything on the same scale of WoW, and that is eventually why I think a lot of them failed. You know, Neverwinter Online, when that came out, it had one of the coolest systems I've ever seen in the game. You know, the dungeons were good, but it had the Foundry system, which was player-made content. Players could make their own quests and make their own dungeons, and had its own level and world editor built into it. And it was by far one of the coolest things I have ever seen in an MMO. Way better than anything that I've seen in either WoW or Final Fantasy. But that was really about it. Like the PvP was jank. The crafting was okay, but it wasn't anything to write home about. But it had that one thing that was, you know, really cool. And there's a lot of MMOs like that. You know, there's some games that might do PvP better than World of Warcraft, or you know, story-wise. You know, I think it's pretty safe to say that Final Fantasy is probably the best story that's ever been in an MMO. But the Secret World was really cool too, and it had probably one of the most unique questing systems I have ever seen in a video game. And it makes me really sad that it's not as big as it used to be. Because like the investigation missions were so cool. And the dungeons themselves were really cool too. You know, if you've never played the Secret World, like the investigation missions had you looking up clues from real life stuff, and it had a built-in web browser built into the game. So like you'd be on an investigation mission, and you had to find a clue to find a painting, but you didn't know what painting it was. So the clue would lead you essentially to you would have to go up and search up the clues through this in-game browser to find information about these real-life paintings from like the Renaissance or whatever, or, you know, from the Founding Fathers and the Declaration of Independence and all this other stuff. And that would lead you to where you needed to go in-game. It was so cool, man. But, you know, it didn't have everything else. It had PvP, but it was awful. Dungeons were good, but the world was kind of, you know, kind of lifeless. Outside of the first zone, anyways. First zone was kind of cool, I guess. And that seems to be the big issue with most MMOs, is they can only do that one thing, one or two things really, really well. And after that, there's just nothing to keep people going. So even though Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft, you know, might do some things that are only mediocre compared to other MMOs, the fact that they do it all at a pretty decent level, like nothing they have in those games is completely awful. Or, well, in Warcraft's case, used to not be completely awful, I guess. You know, they did it at a good enough level, and they had enough of everything that's why people kept playing back, coming back. And I don't see another MMO doing that anytime soon. Maybe when Riot finishes their MMO. That one I am kind of curious about, because of any game company out there right now that has the potential to make a genuinely huge MMO on the scale of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, it'd be Riot, and they are making it based off the League universe or whatever they call it. So we'll have to see how that goes, but there's really not been a whole lot of information about it. BDO was always interesting to me. In terms of combat, best combat of any MMO, hands down. I love the combat in BDO. And the immersive world, the fact that it is all one big world, and setting up your trade routes, like getting on a horse and going from one city to another to trade items, it really immerses you in a way that not a whole lot of MMOs do. And it is a game that I do go back and play a couple times a year usually, because I get that itch of just like wanting to be a medieval trucker, and there's really not a whole lot of other games like it. But then obviously you got the downsides with BDO that it's very much a Korean MMO, so if you are someone that wants to like min-max stuff, it's awful trying to do it. You'll reach a point where you're just smushing a billion small items into one big item, hoping it'll upgrade, and those upgrade chances are super small, so good luck. So usually once I reach that point, I usually put it back down again, right? And obviously there's no dungeons or raids to speak of, unless they've added some in the last couple patches. So yeah, I mean, BDO is definitely one of the prettiest MMOs out there, and very unique, I would say. But it's I wouldn't say that it's quite on the scale of Final Fantasy and WoW, but it does offer something different that is still pretty fun. The different jobs are kind of weird. But once I got the hang of like, oh, well, I need my Shaolin or whatever the little tiny kid race is called. I need them to be a Shy. Yeah, a Shy. Those are your crafters. And once you kind of understand like how the system of switching back and forth for your crafting items and crafting mats and stuff worked, it wasn't so bad. I was mostly able to get through most of it with just three characters maybe. Yeah, no subscription. That was a pretty big reason for me playing it. And who knows, because New World is not a subscription, I might go back and play that again one day. Not super likely, but I mean, I had enough fun with it that, I bought it and now it's mine. I don't have to pay a subscription, so there's nothing keeping me from going back at some point. Yeah. Probably one of my favorites was Arcage. Believe it or not. When Arcage first came out, I mean, way back, like beta stages, before they did the Arcage Unleashed or whatever, Arcage was wild. It is probably some of the most fun that I've ever had in an MMO. But it was so jank. It was so jank. And that's part of why it was so fun. But I've never played another MMO like Arcage that really made me feel like a medieval trucker, the way their housing system worked, it worked kind of like Final Fantasy's original housing system did, where it was first come, first serve. Whoever could touch the placard first gets it. But what was unique with Arcage is that none of it was instant. So it was just out in the world. So if you were on a server, you would be driving by people's houses and everything, and it was really cool. So yeah, you would actually be driving through neighborhoods and having fun and setting up trade routes to, actually take your cart across the country in real time. It was probably one of the more immersive MMOs in terms of actually feeling like I was part of the world that I've ever played. WoW for as big as that was growing up, do one more level. For as big as it was growing up, I still don't feel like it's quite as immersive as some of these other MMOs. It's got the big world, but so much of it, when you go back and actually look at it, is so empty. And a lot of it is just, Like, oh, hey, we added a color filter to this zone. Like, okay. I never really felt like I wanted to walk from one end of the continent to the other. Even when I was on an RP server and trying to go around adventuring, you know, it wasn't quite that immersive to me. For me, WoW, the immersiveness came from the community. And Final Fantasy is definitely from the community. Final Fantasy, the actual world itself doesn't feel super immersive because it's all teleports, it's loading screens, that kind of thing. It feels very lived in, but it's really the community that makes it so immersive. The actual world and the way it's built is not. Arcade, the way the world was built itself felt like going on an adventure in a way that that a whole lot of MMOs haven't done. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, Arcade had a lot of people, a lot of hackers. People like building plots of land underneath the world and planting trees upside down so they could basically farm it infinitely. You know, that kind of hacking. I remember once, so it was a PvP-based game, right? And ship battles were a pretty big part of it. And one of the cool things with ships, at least in the early game, I don't know if you can do it now, but you could use your harpoon on the ship and actually use your harpoon to drag your ship across dry land and all kinds of stuff. It was so janky. It was so janky. But what was really fun was you could steal people's ships. And I remember one time I stole some dude's ship and then started using the harpoon to scale a vertical cliff face up to a castle. And like, the dude couldn't catch up. Like every time he would try and catch up to me to knock me off the wheel to try and get his ship back. He couldn't, he was always lower in altitude than I was. So he would just have to float back down on his glider and then teleport back up to the ship where he would immediately fall back down again. It was a lot of fun, man. I can't remember just any other MMO that just had as much wild and weird shit as Arcade did. But they patched out a lot of that kind of stuff, and yeah, it's all hackers nowadays, and just not as good from what I understand. You have to have a subscription if you want a house there, and I'm not paying for that. But I mean, there's been other good MMOs out there in their own small ways. But yeah, aside from Riot's MMO, you know, I really don't know if we're going to see another MMO on the scale of Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft ever again. You know, especially, you know, Terra officially shut down, and I think we're going to start seeing a lot more intermittence mode. And yeah, I would like to see more MMOs. Again, that's my favorite genre, but it's just not what it used to be. All right, I really have no idea where I'm going right now. Oh wow, it's just giving me the crystal right off, huh? It's the Earth Crystal, but something attacks. You are surrounded. Ah! On Master's and his orders, you will all be swallowed by the darkness. Ah! All right, let's see how this goes. Ooh, Titan. So this is what the very first Titan looks like, huh? Interesting. Cool. Didn't expect him down here. I was gonna be Fledgeathon or whoever his name is. Alright, let's take care of damage first. Let's do a magic reflecting barrier on Kyra. And then terrain. I might end up regretting that since I won't be able to cure myself, but as long as she can stay up, I think we should be okay. It just really sucks that apparently it doesn't stop. Oh, because I hadn't cast it yet, never mind. The hackers started playing GTA, yeah, that's what I hear. GTA, I feel like, has always been kind of like a wild circus to begin with, though. Like, that's kind of the point of it. FF3 trying to figure out combos of jobs, yeah. See, I've always had my favorite jobs in just about every Final Fantasy, so I tend to default to those. But you know, even though I'm not trying to min-max, it is kind of nice trying out different jobs and doing some stuff that I had not really done before. And just kind of playing around. Like, I never had a bard in any of my Final Fantasy games that I have played before this. But it is kind of nice having one here and seeing what they're like. You know, there's a few jobs that are going to go by the wayside. I've already kind of decided I don't want a scholar. I tried that for that one dungeon, and it wasn't my thing. It is all about fitting your own play style, you know. And most of the jobs that I do end up picking are definitely the ones that fit my play style more than anything. Just casting Quake over and over again. It really sucks that AoE like that is not affected by my Reflect. But we'll see what I get after this crystal, though. Hopefully get something nice. And I'm out of stuff. I can try a cure on Brad. He's the one that needs it the most. But yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna be playing through these games trying to play it to break it. You know, I know there's a lot of different ways to break these games if you really know what you're doing. But that's just too much reading guides, too much big brain strats for me. So I'm just kind of taking it easy for now. Hope that it goes off before before his does. Oh god, there's Flare. Okay, well maybe if he casts Flare on Kyra, I can turn that around. Yeah, I'll probably be switching up jobs again for this crystal, though. The problem is, I was reading some guides just trying to catch up on a few things that maybe I missed. And apparently, I don't know if they have it in the Pixel remasters, but there's supposed to be a level 99 job item. And like, I know Kyra is level 99 now, but I never received the shroud or whatever that she supposedly is supposed to get. So I don't know if they took that out or if I just haven't reached it yet. We'll see. But yeah, I would like to have it, but I think I'm gonna switch her to Devout and get those higher level spells here in a bit. Whether or not Bryn will switch over to the Black Mage upgrade, I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely tell that I might be a bit under-leveled. He's definitely not going down as fast as possible. As fast as I'm used to for the past bosses, anyways. But yeah, you know, in terms of MMOs, the other big one that I'm kind of looking forward to is Palia. It's supposed to be just a nice, chill, like, almost like a farming sim. I don't know too much about it. I know it's in an alpha or a beta right now. And it just seems cute. And it seems like the big kind of open world that I'm interested in. We'll just have to see how it comes out. I'm signed up for the beta, but I don't know when they're going to be sending invites out. That'll probably be the next big one that I want to try out. Just something different, something chill. Might make for, you know, how a lot of Minecraft streams end up being kind of like Zaxxodon streams, just kind of chilling and chatting. Kind of like what we're doing now. It feels like it might be a nice game for that kind of, you know, for that kind of atmosphere. But yeah, it would just be nice to have another one. You know, play during FF's downtime. You know, that'll always be my main game, barring just really weird circumstances. But, you know, there's always downtime. Until 6.2 comes out, I don't really have a whole lot I can do in the game right now. So yeah. That Rust was like perfect PvP open world, but I just couldn't. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the big survival games. I have Ark in a couple of my playlists, but I've never played it. I kind of want to give it a go. It seems interesting, and a lot of the VTubers I like play it. But yeah, I'm just not a big... Hey, there we go. Hey, took a while, but we got him down. You know, my big thing is I'm not a big PvPer. I'm more like crafting and trading. I would love to have another MMO like Arc Age's trading system. Like I said, I want to be a medieval trucker. And I don't mean teleport and set up trade routes on a map and let everything automate. Like, put me in a coach, put me in a cart, and let me drive across the world and make lots of money. Like, that's what I like, right? So I've never been big into PvP, and that's why my buddy has so much trouble trying to find good games. Is he's really competitive. He really likes the PvP stuff, and I think that's why he still likes New World quite a bit. And I'm just not that competitive anymore. I like the chill games nowadays. unless it's Crystal and Conflict, then maybe. The fourth and final crystal, the Earth Crystal. Warriors of Light, the mortal known as Xanda is using my powers for the utmost evil. He plans to drown the world in darkness. You must use the power within me to cast away the cloud of darkness. Hey, we know where this is going. Hey, new jobs. Let me head back outside and switch everything up a bit. Magus, Devout, and Summoner. Nice. I don't know if I want to switch over to Magus. I'd have to go and buy a lot of Black Mage spells I missed, but I've got the money to do it now. Circus Tower is a conductor for light. Xanda plans to use it to amplify our powers and summon the Cloud of Darkness. Go now to Circus Tower and stop Xanda, Warriors of Light. Will do. Oh, I forgot that this thing heals me. Alright. Alright, so switching you over to Devout, first and foremost. Hey! I know that cloak. That's cool. Yeah, Star Citizen, I don't know, man. I'm curious about it, but at the same time, I'm not, because it's been in development for like 5 years, 10 years, something like that. I don't know. Just too many bad crowd-funded games out there. It just when it actually comes out, I might give it a shot. But yeah, I would like another space sim. You know, I like playing No Man's Sky and stuff like that. But the closest I've ever gotten would be like Freelancer. I miss Freelancer. That was our big LAN game back in the day. Was Freelancer. Apparently it's still got like some kind of weird German community. Apparently it's still out there doing its thing. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Alright, so here we go. Let's give this a shot. See how this is gonna go. I have no idea how powerful this is gonna be. Ooh, I get 13 casts of Eroga now? That's cool. They do hurt quite a bit. It's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when it comes out, I'll give it a shot. I love my space sims. I keep going back and forth. Sometimes I like the fantasy stuff, and sometimes I like the sci-fi stuff, but I would like a really good space sim. Yeah, I do like No Man's Sky quite a bit, but it's obviously not as big when it comes to like multiplayer stuff. Yeah. Oh, Fallout 76, that's a brave man getting into that one. But yeah, I think nowadays I would even say that I like sci-fi stuff, probably even more than fantasy. You know, when I started writing, I kind of realized that I kind of like contemporary fantasy more than like hard fantasy, like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Oh god, this place is gonna be a nightmare to get through if I'm gonna have to fight 4 packs of those every time. What the hell? Well, I don't know where to start out. We'll go up north first, I guess. Yeah, having 4 of these is kind of rough. Gonna be burning through all of my magic trying to take them down each time. I might just have to flee through some of it. But yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's just I got older or whatever, but hard fantasy just doesn't, it's, at least in books, I mean, it's fine for video games sometimes, but, you know, like the hard fantasy stuff nearly like I used to. I kind of like fantasy set in the real world quite a bit. You know, big fan of Neil Gaiman. You know, Neil Gaiman stuff is usually what I would refer to as contemporary fantasy. That kind of thing. And then obviously Cyberpunk. I'm pretty big into Cyberpunk stuff. And I think that's one reason I like the Secret World quite a bit, is that it's really the only MMO that took place here. Like, it took place in the real world, which was really cool at the time. No other MMOs have really done that. I think there was that one Hellgate London or something like that that lasted all of a month. Yeah, I might need to level up a little bit more. Just pop in and out of the labyrinth and try and get some levels behind me. Crystal Shield. Do I already have a Crystal Shield? Shrinking and the Wheeler. Turning into a toad, and has quite a bit of defense. Not as much magic defense, but that's fine. I can dual wield harps? Oh no. It's just asking which hand. There's no preferred hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step out. Yeah. A greater demon. Oh, hey, wait, I forgot I have raise now. I can go ahead and use that. Let's see. But yeah, I would like more games that are more contemporary, I guess. You know, set in the real world, but with a nice, cool fantasy twist to it. Man, I'm gonna be burning through like all of my spells in here. Nah, quicksand ain't gonna work. Okay, he's kind of beefy. Yeah, let's just hang out here in the labyrinth, farm some levels a bit if I can. Try and stay as close to the crystal as I can to get started. Yeah, it's kind of my usual rule. You know, once I can get these guys down in a couple of hits, that's when I know I'm ready for the area. I feel like I'm severely underleveled for where I need to be right now. Especially because I just switched a job. It's gonna be rough. Can't remember, was he doing physical or ranged, or magic? If it was magic, I might cast a Reflect. Yeah, it's kind of why I like the Final Fantasy games quite a bit too, is they're always, you know, everyone's always like, oh, I'm glad they're going back to fantasy stuff. And it's like, I don't know, they've always kind of had a twist of steampunk and futuristic stuff too. You know, some go harder than others. I'm real curious about 8. I've never played 8, so that'll be an interesting experience. But you know, 7 is pretty hard. Cyberpunk at points. You know, 6 obviously has pretty much everything with the Garleans. So it's always had like a nice mix of everything. It really doesn't straddle one line too hard. You can kind of enjoy it no matter what you like the most. Okay, these guys are starting to annoy me a little bit. I'm gonna try just doing some normal attacks and see if maybe break works on it, and try and get that out of the way. Oh yeah, I don't even do anything. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. You know, I was hoping to get up through Circus Tower for this stream, but at this rate, we're gonna be spending most of it just grinding in here. You know, Circus Tower's reading, you need to be about level 50, so we're still a ways off. I mean, everything in here is giving me a pretty fair amount of XP, at least. But sometimes that's not necessarily a good thing. Sometimes it means I really shouldn't be here and I'm just lucking out. I mean, no, back attack, I'm not dealing with that. Back attacks are instant death for me. Not when I've got 3 in my back row. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real curious about some of that stuff because I've never really spent a whole lot of time in some of these. Like I've played like bits and pieces of them. 8 is one of those that I have never even picked up. I've never played 8, and I am excited to give it a shot. See what the deal is with it. Anything better for my armor, please. I'm begging. I'm begging. No, okay. 9 is another one I've played bits and pieces of, but don't really know a whole lot about. Let's try just a regular Kira. See what that does. 5, I'm probably most excited about 5 out of the ones that I haven't played. 9 or 5, just because I hear so many good things about it. So that'll be fun. Do a regular cure here. See if that does anything. I forgot that he heals. So basically I can't do anything with my Dragoon. Hey, that's fine. We'll get through this somehow. Seven, I'm probably the most worried about. 7 I have beaten, but it's been ages, and I don't really remember too much about the last act, just other than being super confused. But the big thing with 7 is, like, after playing the remake, I don't know how I'm gonna play the OG 7 with its graphics and all of that, trying to do voice acting for all the characters. I don't know. The remake was just so good, and yeah, we'll take that one when we get to it. Maybe now that I'm older, I'll actually understand what's going on a little bit more. You know, the remake, though, I am kind of worried I need to go through and play Crisis Core, because I've never played Crisis Core, and apparently everything going on in the remake is really tied to Crisis Core. So that one we'll just have to play around with. It won't be probably part of these streams for sure. But that might be something I play in my off time, or maybe as a bonus stream later. My buddy really likes Crisis Core, though. He loved it. Said it's one of his favorites. Let's see. Yeah, it really sucks not being able to use my Dragoon. There we go. But in terms of games I have played, I'm most excited for the secret game. That one's going to be a lot of fun for y'all. Get to see me Pog pretty much the whole time. I've played it many, many times, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go, but that'll be at the very end. We got a long road ahead of us before we can do the secret game. Let's see. Man, I feel like I'm just burning through all of my spells trying to get there. I hope there's like an inn or something at the opening of the Circus Tower. Maybe our buddy the Crystal Exarch can spot us a favor or something. Because I'm not going to be able to get through the whole tower if there's not a rest area up to that point. we go. Oh, some other big news. I don't know if you saw. Speaking of 14, in positive news, thankfully, Alex Mukala, our favorite funky bassist, did finish the giant 1,000 plus person collab, singing Close in the Distance, and yeah, he put it up on basically all of the social media channels, so go give it a look. So wait, does Arrow... Am I not spending anything when I cast Arrow? Huh. I just now noticed that, like, I'm not losing MP for casting the basic one, unless it's just not going off in time. But yeah, he did finish it, and it's really cool. You might get a little teary-eyed. Just kind of a heads up that there are spoilers for Endwalker in it. Yeah, just a fantastic job. Denmo did all of the editing, and a lot of big names in the FF community there. I did contribute a little bit. You can see me in the upper right of one of the later screens. It's all alphabetical order, but yeah, I'm not much of a singer, but I wanted to do something for it. And it turned out wonderful. And you know, that's something that has been in the works for, God. He posted the ad for that like in March, I think, February or March. So it's been a while, and definitely go give it a look. Hear all of us singing a very heartfelt track. Got some surprising names for it. You know, he said there were going to be a few names that were going to be like the featured singers, and some of the results might surprise you a little bit. But needless to say, there's some pretty big names in it. And, you know, I don't know if he ever watches these streams or anything like that, but if he ever comes across them one day, you know, thanks again for putting all of that together and doing a fantastic job for the community. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go Eroga. Try something out. Something a little different. Yeah, that was the other big news for today. Thankfully, good news. Okay. So we're slowly getting through it. It's hard to tell sometimes, but like I can feel myself slowly getting a little bit stronger. It's just it's slow going. We're making it, but it's a little bit slower than I would like. Thankfully, Wes has nothing to worry about. He's just hanging out up there with his blood lance that I'll probably never have to take off. Oh, excuse me. Let's do an Aroga, I guess. But you know, now that we're doing this, and I think I saw Mr. Happy is going to be doing a complete playthrough as well. Kind of like whatever. I don't pay too much attention to him or his crew, but yeah, if it brings more people into the franchise, all the better. Going the right way, yes. Dual Haken, but I think he is going to be doing a complete playthrough, which should be interesting. But the big thing is if there's any other games you guys are interested in seeing as maybe not part of this, but just in general, I'm open to other JRPGs. No, I'm gonna cast Cure. I've been kind of playing a lot of JRPGs lately. It's been doing this whole playthrough has kind of scratched that itch of what I grew up on. So yeah, I'm definitely game for some others. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games, and I feel like those would be kind of fun. Dudes literally being digital pimps. Are they making real money? No, they're not making real money. They charge $300K an hour for their services, but no, it's all about the it's all about just their beach party, I guess. And honestly, if they hadn't even used official logos and assets that were data mined, it wouldn't even be an issue. Like, no one would care. It's because they used official assets and made just one of the cringiest billboards I've ever seen. That's the problem. And it really is an awful billboard. Like, it is essentially the meme of graphic design is my passion. And yeah. Breakblade, Omnirod, okay, and a Phoenix down. So hopefully that Omnirod might help out a bit. I don't know. Let's see. Diamond Bell. No? Okay, so nothing. Man, all of the upgrades are like for none of the jobs that I'm using. Man, why does my attack go down so much with the Aegis shield? It's interesting. Is it because I've got a shield in general? I don't know. Should I be dual-wielding lances? Okay, so what did I just pick up then? Breakblade. Looked gradual. Yeah, okay, I guess that's for my knights. Alright, so where am I going now? Because I know there was another couple of... Okay, over there. Got it. Thanatos. Okay, here we go. Here we go, lads. Let's do it. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot. Typically, when you have a named character like that, and especially a really famous named character, it gets me kind of worried. Especially because I haven't seen them yet. I'm always worried that I'm going to run into one of those situations where I'm accidentally fighting, like, the hardest boss in the game without knowing it. You know, I tried searching in the first game for that one robot and never found it. Okay. I got my hopes up, man. Here I was thinking I was going to take on a beast. Take on a true Chad and find maybe a super rare spawn mob and nothing. Can't even give me that satisfaction. You know, I guess I could have Wes try and use a couple items to try Dragon Quest Online. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Dragon Quest Online from people that are playing it and using translators and that kind of thing. It's kind of weird, some of the games that they decide to bring over or not bring over. Like PSO2 took forever for them to bring over, and there really wasn't any reason for that. I guess they just figured it wouldn't be very big in the market. And yeah, PSO2 was a lot of fun, and then they came out with a PSO2 New Horizons or whatever, and it's just awful. Yeah, can't have too much of a good thing, I guess. But yeah, there's been a few like really big names over there that for whatever reason they just they aren't bringing over. There we go. That'll help out a little bit. I could use another one, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately my regular attacks don't do anything to it. It doesn't do the break thing. Be nice if I could save some of these spells. But yeah, I can definitely feel I'm getting a lot more powerful now. Doing 1900 on a basic Aroga. That's I'll take that. We'll try and use some standard arrows just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, what are a couple of... I can't remember if Shining Force is a JRPG or not, but that's another one that I've got sitting on my old Genesis emulator that seemed kind of cool. I'd really like to go back through and play, like, PSO4. That was a classic. That was a massive, massive achievement for the Genesis, and I've never really gotten all that far into it. Let's see here. Sorry, my phone is probably getting another spam. There you go. Turn that off. If it's important, they'll leave a message. I'll try Requiem. I guess that won't be too bad. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it took them a long time to really understand the Western market even existed. Square Enix is still trying to figure that out. But the other big thing is, you know, they've had had a lot of issues with PC. You know, for the longest time, PC gaming was not really a thing in Japan. And it was only, honestly, recently that, they really kind of understood, hey, people want these games ported over to Steam. And Capcom, I feel like, really kind of spearheaded that. But yeah, for a long time, they refused to do anything PC related. It was console exclusive or bust. And I'm glad they got rid of that mindset. Oh god, a back attack against this dragon. Not gonna deal with it. Yeah, see, I was always a big Sega fan because that's just what we had, you know, growing up. It's one of those situations where you kind of have whatever you had growing up, and all of that was based on whatever your parents got you when you were like 5 or 6, right? And we got the Genesis, so I was always a big Sonic fan. I had over 150 issues of the old Archie comics and all of this stuff. So yeah, that was what I had. So I kind of missed the boat. Ooh, a Holy Lance. Ooh, is that going to be better than the Blood Lance, though? Cast Holy when used in battle. Like, it's a big attack upgrade, but I really like the idea of restoring my own HP. See, I kind of missed the JRPG craze for the longest time, and I was honestly kind of sad about it. But thankfully, once the PlayStation 2 came out, then it was like, hello, getting to catch up for lost time. Wait, Quicksand works against the clone? Okay. Easy enough. Why not? Alright, here we go. We're outside now. Oh, that was a journey. But the thing is, like, am I really gonna have to climb through the tower after going through, like, all of those items and all of my stuff? Please tell me it's got some kind of rest area in here. What's this? Voice emanates from the mirror. I am the door to the forbidden land of Eureka, resting place of weapons deemed beyond mankind's power, and invisible walls blocking the path. I don't know if I want to use that yet. It's cross-platform, yeah. Yeah, PC and console players are mixed, yeah. That's why they don't allow mods. You know, that's a big thing, is that it gives an unfair advantage to PC players, because they might be playing with people that are on PS5, you know? Nothing happens. Okay, so I do have to climb the tower. But man, it would be really nice if they gave me something to regen my HP and stuff. A block. I don't know what this is. Oh god, and these guys summon too. Ah, Cyclone's not what I want. Does it handle break? Yes, it does do break. So I can just keep popping them with that. We'll speed everything up a bit. Yeah. Not doing hardly any damage with the staff, but I think the break is going to be really nice. Oh, 1200. Okay, I got to get these guys down. So I'm guessing Cyclone is what it uses whenever enemies fly. That seems to be what's going on here. Oh no, Earthquake works. Damn, how much HP do these guys have? Yeah, I can see why Circus Tower was definitely level 50 and above. It scares me. Like, I really don't want to go through this whole tower without having a way to get my HP back. The only other option is to go all the way back to the Earth Crystal. I'm not doing that. Is there one down there? Yeah. Hopefully some of these items will be good. Chest containing a shiny curtain. Got it. Yeah. I really don't think I can handle a lot of these guys all at once. Really find it... You find an FF3 more 14 vibes? Well, yeah. Like, I mentioned last stream, like, I have trouble deciding if it's just because of the remake, if the pixel remasters or not, whether or not the pixel remaster is a wonderful rendition of what they did in 14, or 14 is just a really good rendition of what they did in the original 3. Like, it's so... It just goes both ways, doesn't it? I mean, the music, the tower, the atmosphere, all of it. I mean, it's fantastic. Aside from a couple of the really just kind of frustrating aspects of the game, I can't talk today. I need to go get more coffee. Stuff like having to mini to get into dungeons and that kind of thing. You know, aside from that kind of stuff, so far this is by far the most surprising of the Final Fantasies that I've played so far. Just really, really enjoying it overall. Ah, these guys have so much HP. Go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh. Yeah, I'm really excited to start seeing a few more of the bosses that I'm used to see running around in the Crystal Tower raids. Stomp, run into Phlegathon. I'm excited to see if I have to go stand on some platforms. Chocobo's Wrath. Okay, what are you? See if I have to go stand on some platforms to keep from being blown up. Creates an inferno, okay. Like, these guys... This guy wasn't too bad. It's just, he hits a lot, and he's basically just blowing through all of my MP. His release in the tedium was part of the charm, yeah. And take time to figure things out. Yeah, and I mean, I've mentioned it a few times, but, you know, these early games, they only really knew how to balance things based on random battles. You know, that was basically the way to do it, and it was a way to kill time, keep people in the game for as long as possible. You know, they didn't have MAUs back then, so it was basically whatever can get the most out of the game, right? Yeah, level balancing and everything was very much based on the grinding. And it's not even necessarily the grind that I mind. It's just like I mentioned, the design of this one is very, I don't know. It wants you to do things that seem counterintuitive to what you should be doing, you know? Like, I need to be leveling up, but everyone is minied in this dungeon, so the only option I have really is to flee. You know, things like that. Just little minor annoyances like that. Yeah, I need, I wish I knew where ethers were. I guess they're not in this game. I figure if there were ethers in this game, I would have run into it by now, but there's just absolutely no sign of them. And it really sucks having really only elixirs to handle the to handle the MP loss, you know? Okay, so the clone can be petrified, that's good. Just have, I guess, Brad heal up. Or just auto-caught it. Playing Bard's Tale, literally mapping, yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple good documentaries about that. I think there's one on Netflix, kind of talking about the early arcades and early RPGs and text-based MUDs and stuff. I know I had more than a few friends that were pretty into Atom when that came out. Ancient Domains of Mystery. Don't know if you remember that back in the day. Had some fun with it. You know, just auto. It seemed like the easiest way to take down the clones is just to petrify them, so that's what we're gonna do. Ugh. You know, for me, the closest thing we had was Microsoft Encarta back in the old days. I don't know if you ever had Encarta. It was the encyclopedia from Microsoft that came on a couple of discs, but it had a quiz-based game, and you were like wandering around, kind of like in Myst or something like that, and occasionally it would pop up asking you like, you know, history trivia and stuff like that. It was fun. All right, so we got the Circus Key. Let's go. All right, I'm kind of scared. Kind of scared to be going through here with how little I actually have to my name right now. Text, yeah. I mean, thankfully, healing isn't too bad. I've got enough to heal. Thanks to Brad's Payon. But everything here hits so hard, and it seems like it takes a while to knock some of them down. Like, these guys don't even die all that easily, so yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a problem. Tabletop GM at the time, yeah. I wish I had a decent tabletop group around here, but you know, I've never been super comfortable playing with strangers, and all of my friends have kind of moved away and gotten away from it, so I don't really have a community that I can do that with. But I do like a good old round of 3.5 every now and then. God, this is... what am I supposed to do here? Like, am I missing something? Is there something around here that can actually heal me? It'd be nice. I don't know what else to do other than just run in here and flee from everything. Like, look at him. He looks scary. He looks strong. I don't want to deal with them. And I'm out of spells. Ugh. You know, all I can do is give it a shot and see if maybe they go down easier than I hope. I can already tell I'm gonna have to flee from the shinobis every time they pop up. Just too much damage. Ow. Okay, so I can... Okay, so I can petrify him. That's good to know. Make things a little bit easier. In Middle-earth role-playing, yeah. Alright. It's, one more will do it. There we go. See, those guys weren't too bad. I can handle one of those guys. It takes a while, but I can get it done. Okay. Let's see where I'm supposed to go now. I love the music, though. Got that old Circus Tower music. Yeah, I don't know what happened to all of my old 3.5 books. I miss them. I guess everything nowadays is all PDFs, but I don't know, there's just something... I just liked having the physical books, you know? Having to scroll through a PDF to find what I need, just, it doesn't... Yeah, I can't believe you're telling me, man. I'm feeling it. And like stuff like fleeing and having to take those free hits from everyone is... Little things like that are what's keeping this one from being a truly perfect JRPG to me. Yeah, it's more frustrating than it is anything else. Yeah, something about just having the actual books was always kind of nice. I don't know what you are, but you don't seem too bad. As long as it's a single enemy, I think we'll be fine. It's really just those shinobis that are a problem. I mean, if I could find a rest spot, I'd be more than happy to just rest up and come in here and grind for a little bit. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to Aeon, or however you pronounce it. Okay, see that's not too bad. That I can handle. Here we go. So 3 hits with a basic attack will petrify, and that's good to know. God, where is this taking me, man? Okay. Kind of see. And the thing is, like, I know this isn't the last dungeon. Like, we still got to go through Eureka in the World of Darkness, so... I don't know, it's just, kind of frustrating, more than anything. And, like, no tents in this game, so I can't even, like, port out and just use a tent real quick. I think that would help out a lot. You know, I can't get back to my airship right now, so that's really my only other option, is just use a bunch of items. I think I have enough elixirs now, though, that if I do run into a boss, I can use a couple, get my MP back up before we fight them. So I mean, there are small glimmers of hope here and there. There we go. Yeah, just a long, confusing dungeon. The giant staff is really doing... golem staff is really doing some work, though. I'm glad I kept that equipped instead of switching it over. I don't even know how much HP these guys genuinely have, because they've all been petrified. Makes it simple. Gives me some free levels. And an elixir. I didn't see any other little crack. God. The 4th area. Man. Please, my kingdom for HP. Or hell, MP at this point. See if auto attacks will petrify this guy. Probably not. Seems rather large. Hey, it does work. Nice. Just looked it up, buckle up. Yeah, and I already know that I'm a little bit behind what I should be. All of the Steam community content, comments were saying level 50 for this, so yeah. Yeah, it does take a little bit out of it, having played 14 already and kind of knowing what to expect to a certain point. Cast Cure when used in battle, okay. When is that, Eureka? There's no healing in here, God. I mean, I've got enough items. I'm not super terrified unless these guys kill every party member, but, Yeah, it's just more frustrating than anything, you know? Okay. Like I said, it really legitimately would not be all that bad if there were tents. If I had a tent, it would not be a problem even remotely. But I guess they just don't exist in this game, so we don't have one. There we go. Elixir's only hope. Yeah, I've got enough elixirs if I need. I'd hope to save them for whatever World of Darkness ends up being like. But I guess I won't have that option. Unless they're available to buy here in a little bit. Maybe in Eureka I can buy some. I know they have the level 8 spells there. Okay. It seems like it's been giving me a few here and there. Not a lot, but a few. Cum-cums. Alright, that's what they look like in this game. For these guys, I'm not afraid of just blasting them with some Marogas. Let's do it. Interesting spelling on them, too. It's nice that they're still here. Oh, God. Goodbye, Bryn. Yeah, a single Cyclone's not gonna do it, man. Need to take care of all of them at once, that's the problem. I guess I could cast a Reflect. That would help out a little bit, or I do have a couple Shining Curtains I could throw out there. Oh god. I wonder if I can flee. It doesn't help me much if, cast a Raise. I mean, I'm not opposed to fleeing. I just thought these guys would have a little bit less HP than they actually do. Yeah, Barrier or something like that might not be a bad idea. Or Reflect. Let's see, where is Reflect? There we go. See if I can get it off in time. Nope. At least I cast it on Kyra, so... Nice. And go back to autos. He should be just about dead. Yeah. There we go. I know we're gonna have a boss somewhere. Not looking forward to it. Let's see, yeah, these guys are just too frustrating more than anything. I'll save all my stuff for single boss or single enemy stuff. It'd be nice if I could have bought elixirs beforehand. Then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Yeah, I could have stocked up before we came in. Even if they were, you know, 50k a piece, it wouldn't have been too bad. I've got the money. Yeah, I'll get everyone topped up. I have a feeling we're pretty close. Whew, alright, here we go. Like, I guess really looking at it, I only really need an elixir on Kyra. Everyone else could use a high potion. God damn, dude. Well... At least this one doesn't have a whole lot of chests or anything I need to go after. Oh god. Let's try reflect on myself. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Apparently you can farm these dragons from what I was reading in some of the comments, but I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm really scared about how much HP these guys probably have. I could try doing normal attacks and see if I can petrify, but not super confident. Thankfully, it doesn't look like Geomancers are affected by silence, so that's good. I didn't even really take a look to see how much the jump did. Wind slash, got it. Man, jump really doesn't do all that much. It's kind of surprising being a dragon. Roga time. Let's give it a shot. I don't know what's worse, this or having to do Circus Tower 30 times for a relic. They're both pretty high up there. Guess I can Asuna. Protect maybe. Tried something, anything. Seems like it's mostly casting physical, so it's a small glimmer of hope. I like how angry Kyra looks when I cast a spell like that. Oh god damn it. I forgot about Reflect. Oh no. Okay, well, hopefully he's almost down. And I can't cast Cure on myself. That was a really dumb move. I really should not have even worried about Reflect until I saw if he actually casts any magic. God, how much does this guy have? See if Libra actually works. I'm not confident. $13K left. Oh. Well, got like 13 turns left. Got it. I don't know why he keeps targeting Kyra either. That sucks. So yeah, I guess when these guys pop up, it's time to run. Not even worry about it. Yeah, needs to have a scholar. Yeah, I had a lot of thoughts about that one when that came around. Oh god. Yeah, that was awful. This is my least favorite dungeon, I think. There was just nothing enjoyable about it. Yeah, I mean, it's been very spiky. Some of these haven't been too bad. Others, though, have been pretty awful. All right. Should be getting down, hopefully. Try some arrow. That does nothing. Yeah, it's because of the barrier shift. You've got to have the scholar, and it's really not fun. Animate effects, yeah. Hopefully Protect will help keep Rin alive. I don't know how much it'll actually negate any of the physical damage he's throwing out, but it's a lot. There we go. Hope for the best. I mean, this guy is a straight-up boss. Like, I can see why it's like, oh, well, maybe we should farm these. It's, pretty rough. I don't know if they dropped something in particular that's supposed to be really good or what, but, I don't really want to run into too many of these. I'll probably just flee if I run into another one at some point. I really don't see a whole lot of other options. They're just, way too powerful. Takes pretty much everything I've got. I'm out of arrows now, so after this, I've got no more physical. Hey, there we go. Ooh, 220k and an onion shield. All right. Oh, only for Onion Knights, yeah. This is about where they're supposed to be like super powerful, right? Like what, level 92 or something like that. Onion Knights become one of the best jobs in the game. I thought about switching over before the stream and doing some grinding, but no, I think we'll stick with the Dragoon. Yeah, let's just do basic. Yeah, took long enough. I've still got, I assume, a boss at some point. But only way to go is forward, so let's do it. I'll try and save my elixir for the end. Hopefully, it's not going to automatically send me into a boss. Hopefully, it'll give me a chance to actually use the elixir before it like throws me into a cutscene or something. Hey, preemptive strike, that's good. Yeah, and hopefully I'll get a second hit in before he gets an attack. Oh, or not. God, Petrify is overpowered. Just break all day. There we go. Makes it really easy to get through here. Assume there's nothing else I'm missing. I don't see any cracks in the wall there. Jeez. Still more to go. I've got 13. Let's just go ahead and use one. Get everything back up in terms of my spells. And got some Thors. Got it. Sure, why not? I feel like I should just run past these guys, but I don't think that's going to be an option. I think we're just going to be dealing with the whole rest of the dungeon. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Eureka just grinding up some levels. just like 14 Zurika, they were very true to the original, I guess you could say. Feel like I'm grinding up my elements all over again. Cast a raise. Thankfully, these guys don't seem to have too much HP. They just they hit for so much. 600, 700 apiece is it's rough, man. All right, let's end these guys. Let's get it over with before they do too much more. Here we go. God, the Dragoons are just way overpowered right now. Alright. And like the thing is, like I'm going after all of these chests, and it doesn't even seem like they're really giving me anything that's really worth it. It's like some Phoenix Downs and whatnot. I guess the elixirs are pretty nice, but everything else is just kind of there, you know? Like these guys, I like fighting the Dogus clones. Those are what I like to see. Single mob can be easily petrified. Now why can't I get that every fight? Be nice. Free XP basically. Free 11k. All right, over here. Oh god, back attacks. Nope, not dealing with it. I'm gonna run. If they don't kill me first. You know, they're gonna get those free hits in, I'm betting. Or not, okay. Here's some of my basic pots. About 99 of them, why not? Just enough to get me back up. Pay on. Crystal Mail. Can anyone use the Crystal Mail? I think it was just the Dragoon. Yeah. Unfortunately. I think that's what's hurting me more than anything, is I just haven't really run into really any upgrades in terms of weapons and armor for this crew, you know? Like, even just getting a new robes for my Geomancer and Devout would make a huge difference. Nice. Alright, one more to do it. It's nice that Brad's getting his song off before anyone else does anything. I'd rather be healed at the end of the fight, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ. How big is this place, man? I feel like we're getting close to the end. Like, this feels like an ominous chamber. But I've said that about the last 5 ominous chambers, so who knows? God, that hurts. Thank God for Petrify. This Golem staff is literally carrying me through this entire place. Without this Golem staff, I would be nothing. Be a joke. Crystal Shield. I mean, am I even able to equip the gloves? No? Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, we'll just have to keep going. Preemptive Strike. Preemptive Strike means I can run away for free, I think. So let's do that. Let's do that like the cowards we are. I'm not. I'll say it. Why not? Crystal Helm. Okay. You use the Crystal Helm. Nope. Okay. So be that way. It do be like that. a... I think if there is a boss in here, I'm gonna take a quick break just to stretch and stuff. Or maybe we can power through it and get to Eureka. I don't know. Haven't decided. Easy mode. One weird trick to power level through Circus Tower they don't want you to know about. Oh god, that's a dragon. Okay. Honestly, I think we're pretty good in terms of magic. I'm only missing one. Well, I'm missing a few Arogas. Okay. Ocean's all the way down. Quick save. Hope I don't run into any mobs on the way. This scares me. Ah, gullible fools. That mirror paralyzes anyone who looks into it. Now the 5 worms can feast on your soon-to-be corpses. No! It has been some time since I had a prospect of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite. Ah, we can't move. Have no fear. Ah, Doga. That sounded like Doga. As I told you before, our souls are eternal. Listen, the only thing that can break the curse of the 5 worms is 5 hearts of pure light. You have to persevere until I can gather them. Do you understand? I'll be back as soon as I am able. Good luck, warriors. Doga's soul. I have to search out the 5 hearts of pure light. Okay. Aw, all the people we've helped. That's cool. Wes and the others are in grave danger. Come with me, your highness. They need a heart filled with light, and your heart, in order to break the worm's curse. Oh, for Wes, I'll do anything. I will go immediately. Yeah, she will. Sarah's been waiting for that for about 30 levels now. Aw. Sid, I need your help. Are Wes and the others in danger? Of course I'll help. Woo! That's cool. I like that we had some survivors this time instead of all of our best friends dying. Hey, even Desh is here. Oh no. Desh must have perished in the furnace. Heave-ho! Hey, cool, he's still alive. That makes me happy. That's awesome. Desh, you're alive. Of course. Don't write me off just yet. Wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Whoever you are, you caught me at a good time. I've only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. It was a close call, that's for sure. There was a while there where I thought the floating continent was done for. Desh, the Warriors of Light are in trouble. Jeez, I put out one fire and another one pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go. That's cool. That makes me really happy he's still around. Mostly so I can bring back the surfer dude accent. Prince Aelus, the Warriors of Light need you. Oh no, I must go to Wes and the others at once. He just gets a line. Alright, who's the 5th? Would one of you come to the aid of the Warriors of Light? They need your help. Finally, now's our chance to be the heroes. I'll go. Lead on. You can do it. Of course I can. Ah. So they are. They're goofing off, but they're having fun. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Wes, Brad, Kyra, Bryn, quick, we'll hold off the worms. You must change the fate of this world. Woo! We owe you our lives. Everyone, let's go. It's a little different than how I remember Circus Tower ending. Oh god, this looks scary. Alright, is this Xanda? Are we finally here? Do we finally meet? I'm impressed you've made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness has drawn? You're too late, and now you will die. Alright, here we go. The great battle begins. Let's do Elegy first. Try and get some protects out. I really wish I could protect the whole party. Really sucks that I can't, but that's okay. Get that classic Circus Tower music, huh? Okay, so he does cast some normal spells, which means I kind of want to use Reflect, but I don't want to end up hurting myself by not being able to cast Cures later. Let's do what we can for now. Let's try and get Protects out to everyone and just hope we can survive the magics. Looks a little different than I remember, too. Still got the staff, though. Still kind of bluish. Guess that counts. Increases speed. Let's cast a haste on our Dragoon buddy up there. Or I can cast it on myself, that's fine, too. So, what happens when you use jump? Can turn it up a bit more. Alright, a Thundaga, huh? It doesn't really do a whole lot, thankfully. I'd rather have the Protects, you know? And then finally, let's get one for Brad there. Sorry, Brad, if you're watching this on VOD. Sorry it took so long to get to you. I wish I had, Barrier. Barrier would be nice. Okay, well that kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but alright. Oh. Alright, so I guess maybe I have to have Reflect. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, it is what it is. So I guess I'll cast Reflect on everyone first. Alright, let's give it another go. Round 2. It's me, I'm the Sprout. Yeah, I really didn't want to have to do that. Now I don't know how I'm gonna cure myself other than high potions. I don't think I have like a normal barrier, right? That's all new. Where was it again? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, and see, Meteor doesn't even protect against it. So yeah, I'm just hurting myself for no reason by casting that. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Yeah, because now I can't cast Cure on myself. You know, if everyone's topped up, I can survive it. But that's going to be the hard part, is keeping everyone topped up. Raise. All right, so I have a feeling we're going to go into a round 3, and when that happens, I'll try something different. I don't know what yet, but something different. Phoenix down. This is yeah, it is. Like they really didn't skimp at all when it comes to their references. He looks a little different, but honestly, it's a pretty good approximation of what he used to look like. And yeah, see, he's gonna get a Quake off. That's gonna kill 2 of them again. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of rough. I don't know what to do if I can't use Reflect, and can't really avoid that meteor damage. You know, if I cast Reflect, then it helps prevent the it helps prevent like the single target magic, but then I can't heal myself. So yeah, I just don't know. I feel like I pretty much have to have a Devout and pretty much have to keep myself topped up every single round. I don't know if I've got enough MP to do that. We'll give it a go. I almost feel like maybe a Bard is not the best choice. You know, I don't know how much damage his normal attack will do, but I can give it a go. I doubt he's going to be affected by any kind of doubt he'll be affected by any kind of I think a Kiraga. Well, actually, let's do a Kiraja. Status effects. Thought maybe about using Requiem, but I don't think that's gonna work. And normal attacks apparently don't work at all. Good to know. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that annoys me, that I have no idea of knowing what my battle order is, like the later games when they finally give you the little bar. So I'll use stuff not knowing if it's actually going to go off before he gets an attack off. It's a minor thing, but it is one of my annoyances with it. And I think that was probably more just like NES problems more than anything. Yeah, see, there goes Brad again. Brad and Wes, probably. Yeah, like, I genuinely don't know what I can do in this case. Use a high potion, but whatever he uses next is gonna kill me instantly anyways. Hey, if Wes can get a jump off, then that'll at least save me a little bit. It's basically RNG hoping that he's gonna cast a normal move like that, you know? I think a Kiraga will work. Could use a Phoenix down. And it could just be that I'm underleveled. It's entirely possible. But yeah, I don't know what else I can do here. Unless there's just some trick that I'm just completely whiffing on that I don't know about. Try and get a Kiraga off on everyone. I don't think it's gonna heal enough to handle another meteor, but might be worth a shot. Okay, there we go. Try the same thing again. Yeah, it really sucks that my Bard isn't even doing anything. Like, he gave me those buffs, but, wasn't enough. Keep Elegy up. Try Akira, just to keep everyone topped off. Terrain. Okay. Quake isn't as bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it's no Meteor. Let's just try and supplemental heal as much as I can until the jumps go down. You know, I don't know how much HP he actually has, and I'm not going to risk a Libra trying to find out. Yeah, do Akira here. One of the lower level ones, I think I'm in a good position for that. Or not. Okay, goodbye, Brad. I'm sorry, buddy. Oof. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Hey, this is rough. And it definitely feels like one of those fights that's just like it's meant to be hard. Like you have no option but to just plow through it. I'll risk it. I think that'll be okay. Everyone else is pretty much topped up by now, and he's gonna get an attack off before I think Wes comes down again. Man, I do have a couple of elixirs. It's just like one final bet. It's really all I've got. It's a far cry from beating the other Xande in less than 2 minutes, you know. Hey, there we go. Got everyone topped up just in time. I think we're just gonna auto it at this point. And hope I get my cure off in time. Oh, nope, that didn't do it. Okay. I am real glad I bought all of those Phoenix Downs. Let's try and get an Aroga off while I can. Hope that didn't just screw up my entire run. I've still got the big boy heal ready to go in the wings. All right. Man. I just have like no idea how he's even doing. Not even a little. It's a complete dead zone. I can't risk a Libra to figure it out if it's even worth it, or if I really do need to go back down and level some more. Hope this doesn't take out Bryn. Ooh, close. Real close. Alright. We gaming. We're gaming, let's do it. It's, Kiraga again. I don't know if casting a haste on Bryn will help out, because right now they're really the only one doing anything. Wes is getting his damage in every now and then, but it's not a lot. It's more that he's kind of self-sufficient more than anything. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's try it. Let's try and get that one little bit off. See if that helps any. Okay. Alright, one more Kiraga and then it's time for the big boy heals. Just have to burn through them as much as I can. I have a feeling Brad and Bryn are going to go down with this. I'm guessing it's going to be a meteor. Oh, we're not. Hey, I lucked out on that. RNG worked in my favor for one time in my life. And I'm kind of nervous about this. Am I actually going to get it done? At almost 10 levels below what was recommended? Can be close. Ah, there goes Bryn. Ooh, that fatty heal. Okay, so I think it's going to come down to whether this Kiraja is going to go off in time or not. Kind of real close. Nope, no luck. I gotta rely on the Dragoon again. Just gonna keep casting it until the timer works in my favor, I guess. Oh, come on. One time I finally get him up in time, and oh, I hate the move order in this. Oh, here we go again. I'm out of raises. I don't know. I mean, everyone else is topped up, so I'm just gonna try and get some damage in while I can. Yeah, I mean, you can tell pretty easily that I'm way below the level for this. Like, way, way below where I should be. Bryn gets up and goes right back down. Okay. Come on. Oh, good God. It really sucks that Bryn's not going to get any experience for that, but I can't believe I actually did that. Alright. Got 25k. Man. Well, we got it done. Yeah, you think it matters if you could defeat me? The cloud of darkness is already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's some more music we recognize, huh? We will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow, the light, the darkness, all will become nothing. We will start with the warriors of light, perish together with the world you are beholden to protect. Really? I'm fighting the cloud of darkness already? I don't know how I feel about this. Particle beam. Oh god. I feel like I'm supposed to die here. Okay, yeah. I was supposed to die. Alright. Makes a lot more sense. Hey, our 5 hearts. Oh, Wes! You can't give up. Yeah, come on, you can't die here. This is your time. Don't you dare die on me. Huh? Wes, Brett, Kyra, Bryn. Bloop, 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 bloop. Coming back up. The souls of Doga and Une have appeared. Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors, you cannot be defeated yet. Doga and Ine transferred their life force to the warriors and revived them. Thank you, Doga. Thank you, Ine. That's the spirit. Now, I think you have a job to do. Xandu's progressions diluted the light's power. He enabled the darkness to grow and gave birth to that shadowy abomination. Xandu was a pawn, a puppet of the darkness. Few could have resisted such power. Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens and become one with all those who came before us. We cannot stay with you much as we would like to. You 4 are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to the world of darkness now. The 2 souls dispersed. Aw. Woo! It's time for us to go to the world of darkness. I'm ready if you are. We can do this. Come on. The whole world is counting on you. Don't let us down. Us backing you up, you can't lose. Ha! It ain't easy to shoulder difficult destiny. Trust me on that, but you've got this. You'll be triumphant, I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. Woo! So whatever happened with Eureka? Weren't we supposed to go down there at some point? Where am I supposed to go? So this is the world of darkness, huh? And I just now realized that I still have not gone to Eureka, and I still do not have a save point. Wonderful, love to see it. Jormungand, that's wonderful. Love it, love it. Oh good, they do get paralyzed at least. Oof. These guys I can handle. These guys will be decent farming XP. Oh wow, really not bad at all. Monsters, ah! Xandu's clone, huh? Okay. I wonder if I can petrify him, because that would be really funny. We're gonna give it a shot. Ooh. Oh, and I learned Rapids, too. That's cool. Okay, so I cannot petrify him. Man. I don't want to pass up the XP. But, like, I also don't want to sit here fighting a bunch of stuff that I'm way under leveled for 5 hours, you know? Especially if he's guarding a chest, which I'm guessing is going to have something pretty nice inside. Maybe. If we're lucky. So I guess the waterfall is a pretty rare one. Kinda sucks. Come on, how much HP does these guys have? Enough to kill me, I guess. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. I'm severely underleveled for this right now. And I have no way of getting back. At least from what I can see. Yeah, like what in the world is this BS? Oh. And my only other option is really just to flee every fight. Figure out my bearings more than anything. Like, I didn't realize going into this that it would be essentially 3 straight dungeons without any kind of rest area or anything like that. I'm not opposed to it. I just didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have, you know, spent a lot more time grinding before I went in here. Or grinding off stream so I could at least get to where I needed to be. Because yeah, this is rough, man. Way rougher than I really wanted to deal with when I started the stream today. Yeah. Okay, how do I get over there? See, these guys I can handle. That's not bad. If I can just attack the single enemy mob parties, that's not bad. I can just petrify them, slowly get my levels that way. It's just kind of a pain to do so. Yeah, they don't do anything. Monsters! Yeah, see another Xanda's clone. See, I'm gonna cast this just to see how much he actually has. And I'll probably run away. I want to know how tough these mobs that I'm fighting are. 23-4. Okay. At least I have a baseline now. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to try it? Do I want to attempt it? It's going to take at least 10 turns, which is a lot when you're dealing with someone that does this much damage to you. Especially because it doesn't seem like my cures go off before he gets an attack in. Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it. One day it'll be an alliance, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's really not worth it to me. I mean, I'm sure these things have like some ultra legendary items in them or something, I don't know. But for how difficult they are at my current level, it's just really not worth it. If I was level 50, it'd be a lot easier. I'd have enough HP to, you know, take a couple of those hits. Right now, I don't. Thankfully, these guys are pretty easy. Quick and dirty XP. Nice, nice. How do I get back up? This one? Yeah. Close enough. Yeah, these guys poison and kick my ass, so... Running away. And the thing is, I don't even know if anything in here is even any good. Oh, there you go. Then eye drops. Alright. We... The other thing that really sucks is knowing that, by skipping all of these mobs, I'm gonna be underleveled for the Cloud of Darkness, too. That's probably the worst part of it. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, I mean, I have to assume this is the cloud, right? Alright, what do we got? We are the Cloud of Darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. Ah, this is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Alright, here we go. Let's see if they, kills me again in one shot. At least we get the cool music. Party was defeated. Okay. What am I supposed to do there? Do I try a reflect? Do I have to be more leveled up than I am now? I guess the only thing I can think of is casting a reflect on someone and hoping that it works. Yeah, I must be missing something here. I can't do any damage. Yeah, I'm missing something really important. Maybe I do have to go through and get all of those boxes, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe there's some MacGuffins in them or something like that that I have to have. Oh, Queen Scylla. Alright. So that's where they're from. Cool. Let's see if they can be petrified. Looks pretty accurate, too. Didn't expect to see them in there. We never did run into Phlegathon, did we? I don't think I saw him in there. Hanging out down in the labyrinth. Alright, and there's no way for me to get back to the real world, huh? Oh, and a back attack. Wonderful. Thankfully, my normal cure is pretty beefy now. You know, I can rely on that just a little bit. Okay. Kind of debating whether I need to look up a guide or not. I might save that for next stream, yeah. Okay. And I almost should have come in here with a lot more Phoenix Downs. I didn't think I'd be burning through them like this. I guess are there doorways or something I'm missing in here? Yes. Monsters, Other Xanda's clone. I mean, thankfully I know the strats for Xanda now, which helps out a lot. It's just probably a little too late, but go. Seems like Wes is doing a little bit more damage with this jump now too, so if I can get him to jump up fast enough, I think we'll be okay. Need some eye drops. It really doesn't take much. You know, the scaling's pretty good. I don't need that many levels, I just need more than I've got right now. My first minions, yeah. Ugh. Let's see here. Okay, the first loss is scripted. Yeah, the first one was scripted, but the second one's not. So I'm guessing there's something in the World of Darkness that I have to activate or trigger that makes the Cloud of Darkness a lot easier. Yeah. So I really don't know. But I'm confused because is it the final boss? Because I thought we still had Eureka to go through, and I can't get out of here, so I have no idea if I missed something or what. Because apparently Eureka has like a bunch of level 8 spells and all kinds of stuff. Like, I didn't expect the cutscene to just automatically send me here with no way out, you know? I genuinely didn't realize we were, like, at the end game now. I thought I would have a chance to go out, go to Eureka, rest up a bit, rebuy some things. If I knew this was the final boss, I wouldn't have started the tower so early by any means. I would have taken some time to get prepared, you know? Yeah. At this point, I'm just kind of throwing spray at the wind, I guess. It's not doing anything for me. You know, after fighting through the actual Xanda and having to fight a clone that is apparently just as hard as the normal one. I basically have to rely on jump going off before he gets the quake off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I mean, I guess I can just ignore the chest for now and keep going up the staircase and see if maybe there are some things up there that help me. I don't know. Point of no return? Oh, great. Wonderful. I had no idea. And I don't have a backup save, I don't think. If I did a backup save, I'd have to go through the entire thing again. And I'm not doing that. Off stream or on. Just not worth it. So what was the deal with all the Eureka stuff? Like, I genuinely don't even know what the point of mentioning all that was, because I never had a chance to go in. When it brought up the thing, it wouldn't let me use the Circus Key, so maybe there was another way to do it? I don't know. Did I use the wrong item? Running low on high potions. Okay, let's see what's up here. See if there's anything that changes anything. Okay, so yeah, we've got to I guess it looks like we got to take down these dark wind crystals, and that'll make things a lot easier. Cerberus. Nice. And that'll make things easier for the final boss, I would assume. So at least we know we're on the right path. At least I know it's doable. Yeah, the main thing I need right now is levels. More than anything else, I just need levels. Dip in and out of tower, maybe. But the thing is, like, I can't dip in and out of the tower because there's nothing outside unless I go all the way back through the Labyrinth of the Ancients, at least for what I noticed. So, like, trying to get heals, I'd have to go all the way back through there, which is obviously a lot of work. We're gonna give this a shot. I wonder if Cerberus can be petrified. No, cannot be petrified. Now I know. Alright. Thankfully, so far, Cerberus isn't doing a ton of damage. So I might be able to do it. I don't know how much HP and everything he's got, but aside from one attack here and there, he's survivable. Like, Brad's healing is more than enough at this point. He's really beefed up. The problem is I don't know quite how beefy Cerberus is. I mean, he's a boss. I just have no idea. Doesn't seem to be too terrible, but it's still gonna, you know, burn through all of my Aerogas. If I'm not careful anyways. I'm actually gonna cast a Libra just to see, just to test it out. weaknesses, didn't tell me the HP, okay. Brad's getting the brunt of the attack, so I think I'll try, if I can, to get a protect on him. Oh my god, come on already. Get it either. The guide has the Tower, the Forbidden Land Eureka, and after that is the World of Darkness. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it just threw me into the cutscene. There's no way for me to go back and try and do anything in Eureka. But I mean, this is the Pixel Remaster. I don't know what all they have changed over the course of the game. I'm kind of wondering if the fangs, the elemental fangs that I had, are what I needed. If I forgot something somewhere as far as what item I should have used. It's entirely possible. Okay. I'm ready for him to be down, because if I'm going to have to do this for literally every boss in here, every time I hit one of those dark crystals, it's going to take me forever. I don't think we're going to finish it on this stream today. It's going to be too much work. I might have to see if I can load up my backup save before the tower, and I'll just grind up and do it all over again off stream and pick up where we left off. It seems like that might be my only option at this point. Yeah, these, I don't know why this is taking so long. Try a regular Kira. My god, dude, look at how much like how many turns has it been at this point? And I feel like I've barely made a dent. Like, I have no idea how powerful these guys are. So I'm just throwing MP into the wind and wasting it all for fights that are way too much. Like, I really feel like Brad is probably not the best choice here. I probably should have switched him to a different, the same tower. I mean, I saw the entrance to Eureka, but it wouldn't let me through. It needed me to have an item, and I guess I just showed it the wrong item. I was like, well, the Circus Key, right? And no luck. So yeah, I just might have used the wrong thing. I mean, if all they contain is going to be, you know, powerful weapons and stuff, I mean, maybe I can get through without it, but I don't know. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm going to have to go back to my original save and just do the whole thing over again off stream. Which, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Because, I mean, look at this. He's still alive. It's been, what, 20 rounds? And he's still hitting me for this much, and I'm not really making any progress at all. I've used almost half of my spells. I definitely should not be in here right now. And it's honestly kind of silly that the game even let me in here at this point. Goddamn, how much HP does this guy have? Even if he had as much as the Xanda clones, we would have blown past 24k by now. I better get a lot of XP for this. That's all I can say. Okay. Just saving right before a boss, it was impossible. Yeah. It do be like that, I guess. I mean, I guess technically it would be possible to beat the game like this, but it's... I'm basically gonna have to use more elixirs than I have. And, yeah, Cerberus isn't going down at all. He's a beefy boy. I don't even know how many Arogas I've still got left. Like, are these crystals supposed to be hidden bosses? I feel like they're supposed to be here. Like, you have to go through them. Otherwise, the Cloud of Darkness is going to be too strong, you know? I wanted to at least load up my old save and see if I could get into Eureka first. I'd have to go through Circus Tower again, but if Eureka gives me, like, new spells and abilities, it wouldn't be that hard. I think that's part of it, is that, I'm really lacking a lot of stuff for Kyra in particular. Yeah, see, now she's just relying on basic attacks. Yeah, I should not be here right now. I don't know how I'm gonna get past this. Unlocked all the jobs and crystals. Yeah, I've got all of those. I finished the Earth Crystal. That was in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. And then the entrance to Eureka is at the very beginning of Circus Tower. On the first floor, when you first go in. I'm not super concerned with what a guide says in terms of best jobs or anything like that, but I think it's pretty clear at this point that I'm missing some gear. Or some of the other stuff that I really needed before jumping in here. You know, I think Eureka, from what I previewed on the guide that I was reading, has vendors and stuff in it. And, yeah, not having vendors and not being able to buy some stuff. I mean, look at that, 50k HP, or 50k XP. And it just jumped me up a ton. But that was way too long. It burned literally every, Okay. What? I don't know what that was all about. Well, at least I've got heals, so that's good. So, I mean, maybe it is possible for me to beat this now. Now that I've got heals available. But I just missed everything that guy said, so be it. All I saw was something Warriors of Dark. I don't know. I guess they're gonna help me out in a little bit. Yeah, the only option I've really got at this point is to sit here and grind out some levels using essentially just the basic mobs, like the single party mobs. Or single mob parties that have been popping up every now and then, the Yorgamons and whatnot. Like, these guys I don't think I can handle. I mean, look at how much they do, and they've got poison and stuff that they can afflict. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is take some time off stream and stay here near my beacon, near my crystal. You know, if I miss some stuff in Eureka and whatnot, I guess I missed some stuff. As long as it's not absolutely necessary to beat the game, I think it'll be okay. But I'll read up some guides and whatnot and see what they say and what all I'm missing, and kind of pick it up from there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it tonight and end the World of Darkness next stream, probably tomorrow. But thanks a ton for sticking with it this whole time. I know it's kind of frustrating at the end, but that's okay. You know, we learned our lesson, and we'll get it figured out off stream and pick it up from where we left off. You know, if things look a little funky next time, that's fine. But I definitely cannot take the rest of this dungeon as I am now, and I don't want to sit here grinding for another 3 hours on stream. It's just not interesting to watch. It's not interesting to talk about. So we'll pick it up where we left off and finish Final Fantasy 3 next stream. All right. But yeah, thanks again for sticking with it. And, you know, same as always, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hope you guys have a good Tuesday and enjoy the rest of the middle of the week. I am excited to finish it up. I just wish I'd been a little bit more prepared going in here. But I will see you guys next time. Take care.